In the past, I've argued that it's not really Harari's job to come up with solutions, but I did come up with one solution, I think, for one of his policies that come out of his 21 lessons. And the policy description is to advantage the rational in our stories and solutions. And it affects really welcoming the technologies and advantage objective reality. And it's something that we could start as soon as now. The issue really, at least for me, is that most of the problems that we're facing today are really multidimensional and complex problems. So the basket of problems that we're trying to solve, if you think of it, we'll take some examples, like the concept of dementia. Dementia has, it has really multiple points. It's a preventive issue and a detective issue. So it's basically at least those two, and there's many more. If you look at the issue of climate change and energy, and you combine those together, we have issues regarding, how do we solve the idea of battery and battery life? How, can we and should we be using nuclear energy? What are we going to do about coal and its effect on the climate? Then we look at healthcare, and healthcare has multiple dimensions too. It has the dimension of the actual care itself, and then at the cost of that care. And so what I'm suggesting is that we get a little bit outside the box here. All right, so let's look at, at least what I think might be a potential solution. And the solution, I kind of call it a two-pronged approach, because I think of it as a think tank. And the think tank, one side of the think tank actually, advantages the autistics that we have. And instead of marginalizing the autistics, instead we kind of make heroes out of the autistics, because they actually have some strong capabilities in the rational that we are missing. And so let's make them the oracles for helping us solve some of these problems that we just talked about. The other example, of course, with autistics is that they also have the capability to handle multidimensional problems, which is something that most sapiens have a lot of trouble with. The other point of the prong or of the thing is the Google DeepMind. So let's get Google DeepMind together and the autistics, and let's come up with ask those to come up with solutions for a lot of those complex problems that we see and that we're facing today. Thank you.